Hello, happy National Homeschooling Day, everyone. For those who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Jasmine Mendiola, and I'm a homeschooling mom to two children. I just thought that today might be a good time to launch something or share something that has worked for me so well the past school year. So we just finished today our third quarter for this school year, and this is my lesson plan. I usually have like stacks and stacks of curriculums, some to combine my kindergarten and my grade second graders lessons, particularly in Bible study, history, science, music, art, and PE, and Filipino. And then separately, they still have their individual maths and language arts, and then sometimes there's ballet pa there. So medyo nakakalito siya. It's quite confusing to put together and make sure that we go through all of the lessons kasi iba-iba yun eh. And then a lot of the lessons I see are like PDF downloads. Some of them have outlines, some of them don't. Or for example, there are recommended books, like a book list for, let's say, all of this we can use for Filipino readings, all of this for geography, all of this for literature, ganyan. So this is what I use. It's a Google Sheet template that I made. And I think that it would pretty much help everyone who would like to use this or who are very adept with Google Sheets or Excel files. So the template is quite simple. It looks like this. There are several tabs. So first you put in all of your subjects in one tab. Sandali lang, iusog ko lang yung sarili ko. Here, so you put what quarter you're working on. So it's a quarterly lesson planner. The name of your child or children, and then how many days you school, and then you list the subjects here. And how many days in a week you intend to school for that subject, and then how long per day. And then when you're done with that, you pick which subjects go into what schedule. Like you're gonna schedule the subjects already. So for example, you said the history is gonna be 3 times a week. You can probably put it in MWF, parang ganyan. And then you're gonna see a tab called lessons. All of the subjects that you will be typing will appear here on top. Dito sa may parang purplish. And then you type all the lessons here. So for example, you say you're doing, let's say this is music, you're doing music once a week, and there are 12 weeks in a quarter, or 6, sorry, 8 weeks in a quarter, then there should be like 8 lessons here. But if it's happening twice a week, like for history, for example, kunwari lang twice a week ang history ninyo, then you have 16 lessons, parang ganyan. Now, this one is a calendar guide. The template that I prepared already has the fourth quarter starting Monday already there. Nakatagalog pa siya. And then there are notes here that I put. So you can just change this for whatever day you intend to start your quarter. And then you can write notes. This tab does not affect any of the other lessons. And then this one is what you can print out because every time that you change the indicated week here in the subjects, yan, mag-iiba yung nasa this week tab. So, I just wanted to show you an example of my personal planner, how it looks. So, ganda, di ba? I don't know if ako lang ang kinikilig, but I really get off on seeing everything. So for example, for us, every day we do the Brighter Day Press morning time study kasi this already has Bible readings, this has a read aloud selection, this has something to memorize, it has a copy workbook, and then it also has a recommendation, a quarterly recommendation, not quarterly, sorry, a 3-term recommendation for a composer and a picture study. So I just copied the lessons from that plan, and then I put it here, and then you can even put a link to it. So how does that happen? Like I said, so I put my subjects here. So I'm a bit more anal about this. So for example, it's a combined lesson. I changed the color pa to blue, to light blue, and then dark blue if it's just for Paco, my kindergartner, and then purple for my second grader, Rue. And then we have combined lessons, just fun like unit studies with Harbor and Sprout. So I put that there. And then I tend to do that just once a week for 10 minutes. Ganyan. We do, ayan, I do just 7 minutes for Rules, Language Arts, and Tagalog. So actually, she does this on her own. It takes her about 10 minutes, to be honest. But while she does this, I'm working on Paco kasi. So, there. And then, sometimes she also has typing. And then she has ballet for an hour twice a week. Kaya ganyan siya. And then she also does piano using the Hoffman Academy. So damn it, it's really multiple stuff. And then, this is how our weekly schedule looks like. So, this will not automatically color itself. So, I just follow the coloring. But, for example, you haven't put anything here yet. Kunwari wala, I'll delete that. There's a drop-down menu anyway. So, you can make sure that what you type here or what you select for your schedule is actually part of the number of subjects that you've listed prior. You also you have a checker here because it will say here 695 total minutes per hour because it computes. And then it has to be the same as the total number of minutes here. So because I took out the Brighter Day press schedule for Tuesday in the previous tab, 705 talaga siya dapat. So for that to line up, I'm gonna have to put the Brighter Day press back here. The morning time. Ayan. So this is just an example. And then, I'm not yet done filling up all our lessons for all of the subjects that I mapped out. But, so there, I've already started putting in the lessons, at least for the first week of our fourth quarter for morning time. And then I also added a Lenten study because we're Catholic, so I have a special study for that. And then habits is actually yung railway for children, laying down the rails of Simply Charlotte Mason. So that's what we're going through. And then, ayan. Some of the subjects are just on loop. So, ang nakalagay lang dito, next lesson, next lesson, next lesson. So, in other words, I just open the book and then that's what we do. It's not something that I need to click a link for something or pull out a different book or resource or have a different discussion. So, all of the subjects are lined up there and then I'll just put in the lessons. And then, ayun. So, when I put medyo nag-hang. Sorry. Nag-hang lang yung lumo ko. Ayan. So, when I put the week here, like week 1, that is what will automatically appear. All the lessons that line up with the first week for the number of times that it should be done in a week will already appear here. And then, I can print that. Or I just access it on my phone and then play it on the TV kasi nga some have links to them. So this is preset to print on a letter size, ideally naka-landscape. And then sometimes I just cut it up and then put it on my planner. Parang ganyan. So this is a sample of what I've done. Okay, this week. Sarap ng may checks. This is for next week. And then I just manually highlighted specific lessons in yellow because it's in preparation for exam week next week. Ayan. So you just scale it to fit the entire page. And then you get it on this size. So there. So whatever lessons you're doing, whatever curriculum you're using, if you're having mash up kumbaga of curriculums, this is a really good planner to use. You're gonna have to like make your own copy so that you don't change the template for everyone else. So I hope that this really helps you and your family. In fact, if you don't do Mondays to Fridays, what you can do is just really change and put day 1, 2, 3, 4 instead. Parang ganyan. So ayun, I hope this helps you. All you need to do is just go through the links that I will be sharing along with this video, so that you can instantly download this template on your Google Drive. So there, I hope you enjoy your homeschooling and that this will give you easier days ahead. Happy homeschooling. Bye.